Hi, this is Todd Baker, sales leader and certified mortgage planner with Service First Mortgage, and I am passionate about two things. I love to help homeowners create wealth through the purchase and proper management of real estate, and I'm really passionate about helping real estate agents grow their business. And I wanted to share another habit with you. And what inspired this was a book called Atomic Habits. It's a great book. I highly recommend that you get it, listen to it on Audible or buy the book if you still like to read books that way. And what it talks about is how tiny changes can lead to remarkable results. And so I wanted to show you some habits that I put together that I see that can make a big change in your business as a real estate agent. I've done videos on the habit of confirming loan approval, the habit of data input, and the habit of rapport building. Today we're going to talk about the habit of daily prospecting. So I coach and mentor both loan officers and real estate agents. And what I can tell you is in working, and I also work on a transactional basis, so most of us are referral partners. So I see what agents do well and what they do mediocre. And these habits will help take a good agent to be great, a great agent even better. And if you're not seeing the results you want, if you implement these 5 habits, you will see remarkable results. So one of the things I can tell you is daily prospecting is probably the white elephant in the room that very few agents do consistently, and it's for a variety of reasons. Most of it due to number one, a lack of really good discipline in time management, and number 2, anxiety. Anxiety is probably the proper word. So time blocking is a concept which you've all heard, where you set a set time each day to perform a certain activity. And I can tell you that what ends up happening is you say, okay, I'm going to do that from Monday through Friday. I'm going to go from 9 to 11 and I'm going to prospect no matter what. And the very next day you walk in and your habits, okay, you get cued out. You got to look at your cues. So here's the secret, right? You look at what your normal routine is and you start to track that, because what you'll find is you'll check your email, you'll check your phone. Some of you go to the social media sites. All those are cues. Then those cues are really what lead to the foundation of other habits that take you out of what you want to do. You're comfortable doing checking the email, checking the social media, or you might get a new call. There might be a fire that popped up on one of your deals. All of that stuff could be set aside. I can tell you right now, if you've got a new call, you could say, hey, I'm in a meeting. I'll call you back in about an hour. It's that simple. Everyone will understand. If there's a fire, unless it's a literal fire and you have to get out of your house or your office, it can wait an hour, because the bigger fire is the underlying lack of productivity, production, and income that will happen when you don't prospect daily. So number 1 is overcoming the bad habits that you currently have and replacing it with a new habit. So an easy way is not only set it on calendar, but have a series of little steps. Open up a list, decide who you're going to call, get your phone out, close out all your other, like if you use Outlook, close out Outlook, close all your social media apps. So just have whatever you're going to be using to do your prospecting, and that will create a new habit. And those little teeny cues lead to the ability to prospect. The other one is anxiety. It's like, who do you call? So for many of you, if you go with the internet lead route, which I do not recommend, many of you will buy internet leads. And the problem with internet leads is that we've shared internet leads, we've bought internet leads, we've tried everything over the last 20 years. What I can tell you is, and many of you already know this, the reason I don't like internet leads is it takes about 100 calls to get one decent prospect. And then of those calls, it takes at least 4 people to yield one. So you're looking at about 400 to 1 actual ratio. And I can tell you, I've had so many times, oh, I've got this Zillow concierge, and it's like 1 out of 3. And it's never 1 out of 3. It's like 1 out of 400. And the problem with that is it's discouraging, it's monotonous, and it zaps your productive time. You have 280 productive hours in a work year. That's 40 hours times 52 weeks. Times if you add that up, it's 2,080 hours. So the bottom line is that's your productive hours. You might work more than that, you might work less than that, but that's what you have to gauge that. So you don't want to waste that time with poor leads. You want to get out, you want to hit your sphere, you want to hit your family, friends, coworkers. Look at develop a database sphere, make those calls, and you also need to think of looking to do prospecting with whether it's farming. I mean, there's a million different ways. I'm not going to go deep into prospecting today. What you need to be doing is taking action, though. Okay, whether it's calling on referral partners, setting up vendors that can refer you business, all of those type of activities, you got to pick some and stick to them. A lot of people call expireds and for sale by owners. I know people that have done really well with those as a daily discipline. But the bigger thing is to have the daily discipline. If you do that, you're going to see incredible results. So I hope you find this helpful. Please subscribe to my YouTube channel. theprosperousagent.com will take you right there. And I also put a link to the book in the show notes. Thanks so much and have a wonderful day.